Hi guys! In this video, we are going to discuss
Victoria's Secret Fashion Show 2024.
everything we liked and everything we disliked. So, after a 6-year break, the Victoria's Secret Fashion Show is back.
Have you missed them?
Honest, I didn't. Have you missed them? I'm not a customer.
To be honest, I cried every single night, so I'm so happy they're back.
Prior to the show, we've seen Victoria's Secret pink carpet designed by Amazon Fashion. It was the first time the show
Match made in heaven.
It was the first time the show was live streamed on social media platforms. The first time the show featured items straight from the runway that were instantly shoppable as the audience watched, and the first time the runway was led by all women performance.
Okay, so it's the first time for Victoria's Secret, but there are other brands who have done it before, so it's not
great groundbreaking and innovative. Thanks God, because all women performance in 2024.
Not only this, I mean the straight runway straight to that you can buy it straight away.
So Olivia Culpo was on hand as the co-host of the Victoria's Secret pink carpet pre-show, along with the TikTok star Tefi Pizoa, that currently has 1.8 million followers on TikTok. I wasn't surprised that they've chosen Miss World, Miss United States, one of the most beautiful women in the world, together with the TikTok star. As we all know, the majority of TikTok users are young adults. From 18th until 24 is the largest age group, making up 36.2% of TikTok users. And these are people that are shopping Victoria's Secret the most. So I watched Pink Carpet.
Okay.
And I will be honest, some moments were really weird. For example, Tefi mentioned twice that she wanted to try on Victoria's Secret wings on the backstage, but they didn't let her. Olivia Culpo interviewed Barbara Province, a Hungarian incredibly beautiful model, husband, Dylan Sprouse,
I saw this,
who mentioned that for Barbara, it will be nerve-wracking out there in her underwear. And Olivia's reply was, now listen carefully, I can only imagine it's not the best feeling. So basically, their host is telling live on the pink carpet that it's not the best feeling for the model to walk in her underwear on the runway.
To be honest, I'm not surprised, because this is for me very similar to all the interviews that Victoria's Secret Angels said, that how Angel enthused about strict diet and exercise regimes required in order to get catwalk ready, and at the same time they always said that they feel empowered somehow by wearing the wings. So the same here. I'm sure it was difficult for her, but then she will be interviewed and she'll tell that when she was wearing the wings, she was very empowered.
They're telling completely different things at the same time.
But this is the same here.
They're saying that it's extremely empowering to be a Victoria's Secret angel. It is extremely empowering for girls to watch that. And at the same time, they're telling, I can imagine it's not the best feeling. Okay? No wonder that Victoria's Secret turned off comments in all of their social media platforms. I think it speaks volumes.
But it's not surprising, because they received so many negative comments in years and years and years before that they decided not to risk it.
They decided not to risk it. I'm sure that they knew that comments are going to be mostly negative. And I can tell you that I've spent half of the day checking comments in all of different publications, basically all international Vogues. And I can tell you one thing, 80% of all of the comments are extremely negative. Comments
This is very funny, because can I just read the fashion show, which was in the form of documentary in 2023, didn't receive positive feedback at all. And then Victoria's Secret, when they confirmed that they are coming back with their usual form, television form, fashion show, they are post on Instagram said, "We've read the comments and heard you. The Victoria's Secret fashion show is back and will reflect who we are today.
Mhm.
Plus everything you know and love, the glamour, runway, wings, musical entertainment, and more. Stay tuned. It only gets more iconic from here." So it's really strange that they turned off the comments because apparently we are getting what we love. So what
I
you're
don't
afraid
know.
of?
Comments that actually were everywhere are, "I miss the old energy. I'm really sad it's back. It lost its magic. It is outdated, as tacky as ever," etc. I'm not saying that all of the comments were negative. There were, of course, positive comments. Around 20%, I would say, comments were positive. So don't think that we're just saying that everyone hated online. I
No, I don't
know
think.
that people posted and they were like, "Oh my God, they're back. I'm so happy," etc. This
But to be
also
honest,
happened.
I also looked at the sales
Mhm.
and okay, they went down,
Mhm.
but the sales in 2023 were about, if I'm not mistaken, $7.1 billion.
Mhm. Mhm.
So even though they're less, it's an incredible amount. So of
It's
course there are a
incredible
lot of
amount, of
people who
course.
are massive fans of the brand.
100%. So we saw the performance of three female singers.
Mhm.
They were Lisa, Tyla, Cher.
Cher. Okay, regarding Cher, she was the star of the
She was
show.
the star. She was the star of the show. My opinion, amazing. Whoever's decision it was, amazing decision, because first of all, Cher is an icon. Second of all, she is 78 years old. In my opinion, if the show was held without her, it would be a total fail.
But to be honest, I think that's great that they chose Cher, but that would be so cool if they didn't do it this late. If she performed like 10 years ago instead of, I don't know, The Weeknd, Justin Bieber, or uh,
Adam Levine,
Vine,
etc. Yeah,
that
yeah,
would be so
yeah.
much better because it's really strange.
Feels
So
like
basically, when
it's
they
a little too late,
too
let's be
late,
honest.
and when they revealed that Cher will be performing live on the runway at the show, they wrote, "It's a woman's world, so it's understood that you can't have a fashion show without the mother of fashion herself, Cher. We are beyond excited to announce she will officially be performing." So I have a question for you. If
Mhm.
it's a woman's world,
Mhm.
why did before Victoria's Angels were walking the runway
Mhm.
half naked and sending a kiss or winking? Male performers were always fully dressed, and the girls were walking around them, trying to seduce them half
This
naked.
is so. This is another point that I want to make. I think they were a little too late to do all female performance. Come on, guys! It's 2024. It should have been done many years ago. It's not something innovative. So for me it felt weird that hosts were like telling this all of the time, like it's something so groundbreaking. It is not groundbreaking that we see female performance. Let's be honest, you were pushed to do that.
They were
You had no
forced.
choice to do that.
They were forced, and okay, it's better later than never,
But it just didn't feel like it's honest. It didn't feel sincere. As I said, Cher is amazing. She's great. I honestly think that the last part when she was singing and the models were all wearing red, only this part to me made the show. Without Cher, like without her performance, no. Apart from Cher, we saw Lisa. So Lisa is a global superstar. She's a member of South Korean group Blackpink that has whooping 104 million followers only on Instagram. She's set to make her acting debut in 2025 in HBO TV series The White Lotus that we are all waiting.
oh my god, we love this show.
We love this show.
No, we love Tanya, okay, and then we love the show.
Yeah, we love Tanya. Please bring Tanya back. So I wasn't surprised at all that we saw Lisa's performance. Then we saw Tyla. Her hit song was great. But as already mentioned, Cher was a true star of the show.
Do you feel like because Olivia Culpa, I checked, has 5.5 million
Mhm.
followers on Instagram. That's how I
Mhm.
know her. I didn't know that she won Miss Universe. Then you read about TikTok
TikTok star.
star.
Yep.
It was 1.5 million subscribers, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
So it seems like they just wanted the audience.
Yeah, this is
They paid
100%.
everyone. No?
Yeah, but this is like everything I think now revolves about the number of your followers on social media. So
It's
it's
just a
not
big
surprising.
change from the documentary
Yeah,
that
yeah,
had
yeah.
all these artists from
100%.
around the world that no one knew.
So let's move on to the actual show. We saw 52 models from 25 different countries on the runway. I will tell you my opinion about some of the most famous, let's say, models. So Gigi. Gigi opened the fashion show. I think her opening look was so-so. Wings were okay. I think Wings pulled out the whole outfit. Dutz and Cruz was simply stunning. Like
I
no
think it's
words. She
Doubts and
was
Cruz.
Doubts and Cruz, no words. Like she was extremely stunning. Taylor Hill. Taylor Hill had such a weird look that I think nobody understood it. So basically, she had like this extremely white pajama trousers and really weird wings, and to me it felt like she even felt uncomfortable in that look. Adriana Lima. So Adriana Lima to me was definitely in top 3 models in the whole show. First of all, she's 43, which is great. It's amazing that we see women 40 plus
Women.
wearing lingerie in the fashion show. Fun fact that Adriana Lima actually announced her retirement from the company in 2018. We'll remember that fashion show when she was announcing her retirement and she basically said goodbye to everyone. But she reportedly came out of retirement to walk the Victoria's Secret fashion show to prove that she still has it and send a message to all of the haters after she fell the victim to extremely cruel trolls last year, and she was accused of tweaking her face and looking unrecognizable at the Hunger Games premiere last year. I remember this. She was everywhere. She received a massive amount of hatred online. I remember when she was kind of trending online for all the hatred she received. So I completely understand her for walking this show, for proving that she's stunning. She's 43 years old. She looks so beautiful. She and a couple of our models just made the show on the runway. But I will be honest, her first look was awful. She is stunning, but her first look, I mean, it wasn't good at all. Another model that impressed me with her looks is Candice Swanepoel. She looked incredible. Her body was, I don't know, I just looked at her body and I was like, how is it even possible to have such a stunning body? As I mentioned, Barbara Palvin. Barbara Palvin is a Hungarian model and she's one of the most beautiful women in the whole world. I think everything that she wears would look incredible on her. And Kate Moss. It was a debut for Kate Moss. She is 50. She walked the show for the very first time. And at least the British media is writing about her. Of course, it's Kate Moss. She's iconic here. And they're pointing out that, oh my God, it's such a huge achievement. High fives to Victoria's Secret that she's 50 and she's walking the runway. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, but she's walking other fashion shows. So why is it such a big deal that she walked Victoria's Secret? I've read lots of comments about her, and people, Brits, they're writing the same thing. Kate Moss is too cool for this show.
Honestly, I
Kate
agree.
Moss and
No,
Victoria's Secret, I agree. There is like, what is the connection
but to be
between
honest, I don't
Kate
understand
Moss?
why Kate Moss would agree right now.
I don't know why she would agree, but like I don't see her walking this show, honestly. This is like my opinion, and I agree with Brits. Like she's too cool. She's too cool for Victoria's Secret. So it's great that, of course, it's amazing that she's 50 and she looks really good and she walks the show, but she also received lots of hatred because she has a little belly and, oh, isn't she pregnant? And then another one responds because it's so funny. Ah ha ha, she can't be pregnant. She's already 50. She's probably probably having her menopause, and it's so funny. And other models that we've seen, I think it's amazing. Here I want to congratulate Victoria's Secret fashion show. We've seen Isabella Fontana, 41 years old, Eva Hertzigova, 51 years old, Carla Bruni, 56 years old, as I mentioned, Kate Moss, and Cher, of course, 78 years old, as
But
I mentioned, highlight
Can
of
I
the show.
ask you a question?
Sure.
So you've read
I've read like, oh my God, I researched
amazing,
like crazy.
no, I mean like amazing list of
Incredible,
gorgeous women. But the
Yep.
question is,
Yes.
who do you think rejected the offer to come back to fashion show, Victoria's Secret fashion show? When I think about Victoria's Secret Angel, I think of Giselle Bündchen. How about you?
I will be honest with you. Giselle Bündchen is too cool for this show.
That's what I wanted
That's
to say.
what
Do
I
you
said
think she
about
rejected?
Kate Moss. I don't know if she rejected, but she's
I think
too cool for this.
I think if they have offered, like if they went to
I think
Carla
they did.
Bruni, Eva, Isabel, everyone, Miss Sandra Ambrosio, they definitely offered this to Giselle Bündchen.
100%.
I think she rejected. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So the company has put so much money and marketing power into reimagining the image of the brand. Do you think they have succeeded or not?
I think, yes, they have succeeded. Even though I have read 80% of negative feedback, I think that all of those people, let's say that's like 20 probably percent of people that actually watched and they really liked what they saw, I think they will run to the stores and they will purchase. I'm sure that they will see now boost in sales after this fashion show.
Okay, so I have an offer for you.
Yeah.
Let's film another episode about the results of this fashion show in a couple of months.
Let's do it, because I actually tried to search what was the total amount of sales, because they claimed that it was shoppable during the runway this morning, and there is no information at all.
As soon as we'll find, we will definitely
film it,
an episode about it.
Also, I want to point out that they for sure spent a huge marketing budget, because I've seen so many influencers posting. I've seen they were invited to the show, like Camila Coelho, Leon Han, Grisel Lim, and others. So I think their budget was like massive. All of the models posted in advance. Gigi posted in advance. They only secret models didn't post, like Bella Hadid, for example, because she was a secret model. She couldn't post anything in advance. I think in general, this is not a bad thing. I watched the show. I can say that it was good. Like, I don't have anything against it. But so many things were supposed to be done before. When you know that it's not very sincere, that the brand was pushed to do it, for me, it's a completely different story, honestly.
But also, I don't understand why they had to do this documentary last year. I think yesterday's show would be much better even last year than
you think?
Yesterday. Yes. I think even for last year, it's already too late. But I still think that they could have done it last year and be more authentic and true. It wouldn't be as fake and hypocritical as this documentary.
Probably, yeah. In any case, let us know what you think. Have you watched the show?
What are your best moments?
Fave models, fave outfits, fave performers. What do you have to say in general about this show? Thank you so much for watching, and see you later.